Hey there, and welcome. This is the first podcast episode of the Able One Tech Show on our LALT radio network. This is, first time I've used the live app on, what is this called? Spreaker. I've had Spreaker for a long time now. Actually, I've had it for about 4 years. We just barely have used it. I used it for a while, and we decided to go ahead and go back to it. Because it's been a while since we used it. Used it for a while since we used it. But we really enjoyed using it. There's a lot of features to it that we did like, and this is actually going to be a tech channel. So I will be reviewing some of that, the reasons we want to keep using that later on in a future episode, as well as talking about some of the cool things that you can check out on Spreaker, as far as using the back end of it, like a podcaster or somebody doing music or some kind of show. Or somebody who's just using it to listen to podcasts and other kind of content. It's really cool. I love a lot of the different things about it. There's even here. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Stop. It's hilarious. I don't know why you would use that, but it's pretty cool. Just the fact that you can have it, because you can use it for sarcastic purposes, crack some jokes. But yeah, always fun. Let's see. I have a little pop up here. I just want to check this real quick. Let's see. Plug in headphones to listen in while microphone is on. Okay, thank you. Can you go away? Alright, there it goes. So, basically, what you can expect on this podcast when it comes to the Able One Tech show, the Able One Tech podcast, there's going to be various things that involve technology. So from reviews, tips, tricks, little audible lessons that are going to be kind of audio versions of videos you can find, like tutorial videos on our Able One Tech channel or able1.com website. We're going to be adding that video content at a later time. We're actually going through revamping when it comes to where we host our video content. We're kind of exploring different options right now as far as whether we should host our own content or actually use other platforms. There's just a lot of different things going on, so it just balance is a key, and figuring out where we want to really move forward with what we're investing our money in. And that's why we re-upgraded in the pro version of Spreaker. If you're interested in doing podcasting, I suggest that you just check out Spreaker and really look into their plans that they have. It's very convenient when it comes to the pricing on a monthly basis, and just to get your feet wet. I mean, you don't have to do it continuously. You can do it for 1 month and just see what it's like, all the different features as far as just like the basics. Or you can go ahead and pop, $50 gives you one of the higher tier plans, which you can actually see all the features. I want to say, actually, the $50 plan has all the features. Plus, it even gets your podcast put out there so you can see what that means, because I actually don't use that plan, I'll be honest. I use the $20 plan. We will invest in the $50 plan later on, but again, allotting our finances to where they need to be is kind of a big thing when it comes to, we'll be talking about that actually with an entrepreneurial podcast, with an entrepreneurial podcast that I'm going to be doing on the LALT radio podcast, or it might be a whole different show. So there you go. Gotta love live when you're sitting there stuttering over yourself and you get lost in your thoughts. Where are we? Where's the train? Train's derailed. It's all the way over in East Kentucky now. Man, there's some moonshiners. Okay, so we were talking about what you can expect in the future podcast, or just from this show in general with Able One Tech. So basically, one of the main things I really want to focus on is programming and artificial intelligence, and kind of joining those two together with developing DIY technology that helps create a more sustainable lifestyle. So that's kind of a long focal point as far as a talking point when it comes to a regular subject. But for me personally, I see it as kind of one let's see, what word am I trying to think of here? Kind of one practice, one area of study, because I think that robotics and the development of the neural network is extremely important when it comes to utilizing our brains to create tools that are no longer having to be constantly managed by our own hands, by our own bodies. And they can manage themselves, and all we have to do is give them the commands or give them the protocols that they have to act within. And of course, we're going to go into the whole theory, or I guess philosophy, on whether free-thinking artificial intelligence is smart or not. A lot of people fear free-thinking artificial intelligence. Personally, I have a whole quantum metaphysical theory on that, but that's my own uneducated opinion. It's not a belief system, it's just my opinion as far as what I see the universe to be, and what I've learned through my personal study, which is, again, uneducated. I'm a high school graduate, but I will never claim to be some, super intelligent person. And, so this is really a learning podcast. It's going to be about news and education, information, and my goal is to really create an entertaining show that's kind of multiple shows within one, that is all about technology, all about all about the sustainability of technology, and kind of focusing on altering our thinking instead of being a throwaway society that enjoys our beautiful technological advancements. We can be a sustainable society that enjoys our beautiful technological advancements and unite the advanced society we live in with a consciousness of advanced thinking, or let's see, how would I say that? A mind state of advanced thinking when it comes to who you are, what you do, and how you affect everything around you. Because that's a huge thing for me. Technology is a beautiful, beautiful creation that we have worked together as a society to really blossom into it's a new world, it's a new industry, it's a new economy, it's a new existence, like a whole different reality that we're stepping into. I mean, some of the things we're going to cover is the creation of particles, of physical matter particles out of light particles, and the use of cold fusion versus nuclear fusion. The different kinds of sustainable energies, like gases or biodiesel produced from algae, or biodiesel in general, and different kinds of fuels, different gases that can be produced from wood burning stoves with methane, or just methane producing devices that you take wood and that's where you get the methane from. And then also hydrogen and oxygen uses. I mean, there's all sorts of different sustainable energies. Testing out Baghdad batteries, have you ever heard of those? I really want to test those out, get people on who have tested them out, have some devices that are similar to Baghdad batteries, and actually interview them and talk to them about those kind of things. So, I mean, all across the board, just anything that is totally awesome in technology, basically. That's what I want to check out. That's what I want to learn about, cover, and share with you guys. And again, make it entertaining, make it fun. And this is just the audio side. I still want to do the video production stuff, and you can see that on Able One Tech on YouTube. I'm going to put a link in the description, and also able1tech.com, and that will link to everything else. But I think that this audio version will be great, because I know when I go to work and I'm working in different farm areas or on the ranch, when I'm flying a drone, or more or less not when I'm flying, when I'm getting set up, I like to listen to audio stuff. It helps me get through the day when I'm hearing different kind of subjects being talked about in, not only monologue but dialogue form, where you're getting to kind of hear different perspectives and hear information that you then can absorb or not fully absorb and re-listen. Or if you're not paying attention, it's not a big deal, because you're not paying for it. It's free information, and it's just something that I get to share with y'all. So I really appreciate you just tuning into this, checking this out. This has been super fun for me. First time checking out this live thing. I mean, there is a chat, by the way, so if you're listening to this right now, I'm going to get a time for these regular shows that I'll be putting them out. And I might keep them pretty short here, or under a half an hour, when I'm not doing an interview and whatnot. But we'll see how it all goes, guys. Thank you so much, y'all. I really appreciate any of you who are sitting here listening, because it means that you took time out of your day to share your time with me. So thank you for letting me share this with you. And remember, it all begins with you. So have a beautiful day, and I'll see you next time.